Welcome to episode one for the Super OG podcast. My name is.
OP.
Can you not correct me? Especially in the middle of the recording. Anyways,
Well, get it right.
I
I
would
don't
like
have
to
correct
introduce
you.
myself. I am Super Cojones, also aka First Class Salsa on Xbox, and we got Beast King Bane.
I like
we
how you had
got
to specify on Xbox.
and we have Black Mountain 96 and Honest Gabe.
What the fuck am I second to last?
Why does that matter? I still introduced
You
you.
should have
I was
said
your
him
co-host.
next. It was his idea.
It was my name.
Okay, sure.
It was
You
his
said
idea.
it
You
wrong.
definitely
You
should have
fucked it
named
up.
him
This
next.
is why it's pilot episode, right?
Yeah, it's episode 0. You said episode 1, by the way.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is already going really. This is going well already. I can already tell. This is going.
This is
super
why we're
well.
practicing, Gabriel.
Yes.
This is so great. I
imagine
love
if
this.
we were actually doing this for real, and
Well,
just imagine.
You're recording, right?
Yes, I'm recording still. I didn't stop
You
recording.
know, this would
It's
be a lot.
fine.
This would be a lot easier if we were like all together in one room, just not.
We don't-
It really
over the
would.
Fucking.
We don't need that.
Well, sorry,
just, like,
in
have David
California,
over the
for
phone.
fuck's sake.
Yeah, we.
I mean, we could
That's
do
why
it
I said have
without
over
you.
the phone.
No.
No, we need David because
No.
he's gonna keep most conversations. He's the topic guy.
Yeah, because we're boring.
No, we're
Well,
not boring.
I'm
Gabriel, you're
David,
boring.
Black Mountain 96. That's me.
I'm
David.
not boring.
Okay,
Hey,
so we got
well,
Black
well,
Mountain
Gable-
96
Gable
co-host.
takes, like- Yes, thank God.
There
Why
you
am I
go.
second to last?
Okay, next time I'll introduce you second on episode
I'm
1.
always second.
Not.
And you got Honest Gabe, his brother.
Yeah, I already.
Yes.
I already introduced him though.
He's
And then
he's
me,
older,
I'm
by
just
the
the
way.
random.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you should
older
introduce me last.
And yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
All
what's
right,
our,
so we get that out the way. So what's next?
your topic that you
I don't know,
Whoa! I thought you said you had this together.
Yeah,
no,
I
I
got
thought you
it.
had it.
I'm fucking with you. All right. I have I
Mhm.
have notes.
Oh my god! David was like, "Oh, I have this podcast ready to go,"
Keep a tally.
and I was like,
I think
"Okay,
every time I
David,
point to you,
I didn't
just
think
keep
you'd
a
be able
tally.
to do it." So-
I got it. I think we should tell something a little about ourselves, like a little background information.
Okay,
about
well,
who we
we'll
are.
start with the co-host because you wanted to be better than me, I guess.
The
Better
co-host.
What the fuck am I first? Yeah, fuck the
Because you-
host.
Hey
It was
man,
your
you're
idea.
first. You're the host.
All right,
It
fine.
was your
Okay,
idea,
all right.
David.
It was technically your idea, but I'm gonna do most of the edits.
I
and
know.
Stuff
But
like
you're
that.
the
Yeah.
host.
That's why
Okay,
you're the
well,
host.
all right. I guess I'll go first since I'm the host.
Look, man, all the work's on you.
All right.
Yeah.
As the host, I have been gaming for many, many years. My first very game was GTA. Surprising, right? A fucking 8-year-old playing Grand Theft Auto, fucking up the
That's it?
prostitutes. What do you mean that's it?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Been in Central Texas
Very
most of my
enthralling.
life, military life also. We've been to Wisconsin, Georgia,
Ooh.
Texas, everywhere. It's been some hell of a life. And I would like to pass it over to Black Mountain 96, my co-host.
Why is he talking like
AKA
a
his-
monologue?
Well, AKA his best friend in the whole entire world. Me and Finn go
Okay.
way back since freshman year of high school. I mean, come on. I tried to kiss him like the second day I know him.
That's
That sounds
not
like
how,
you.
That's not how you introduce yourself, by the way. By kissing another male.
That's how I. What? What's wrong with kissing in the middle? You have a problem with that?
Apparently he does.
Well, when you go up to someone,
It sounds like David is trying too hard.
no, it's
to
not
me.
that. This is trying to make me seem like I'm the bad guy. Basically,
You are.
I am not the bad
You
guy.
are the bad guy. You're the host.
You
You're
are.
not?
Well, anyways,
Well, it is.
David, continue, please.
Fine. Well, I was born in California, like in the desert for Owen. Also a military brat. So my dad moved around everywhere. We lived in Virginia for most of our years, right, Gabriel? Like probably Virginia
Yeah.
was like the heaviest state.
Like 10 years.
That we-
Like 10 years almost.
Like yeah, 10. No, it was actually I think almost 11, wasn't it? When we got there
Almost.
in It was like we got to in
2000
04, I think.
and... So it hasn't been 10 years. It was like 7 because we left in 11.
Oh yeah, we went to Texas, huh?
We went to Texas like right at the end of the year when Christmas was coming around. So
Yeah.
yeah.
It was yeah.
Continue.
So Virginia, then to Texas, then I went to college for a little bit after graduating high school in 2015, and then tried college for about 2 years. Joined the military service when 2017, or 2016 actually. I joined, and then I became a reservist. Now I switched to active side because I hate being home. Sorry guys, but yeah,
Okay, we
living a
hate
pretty
having
good
you here
life.
too.
Great, thanks for interrupting me.
You didn't interrupt. She's doing just fine.
Fucking hurry
Yeah,
up
but
and finish.
okay. Long story short, I'm happy where I'm at now. And living in the barracks. I got promoted recently, so now
Oh,
I'm pretty happy where I'm
congratulations.
at. Yeah, thanks. E4 now, and I take the E5 exam in September. So
Oh, nice.
Navy, by the way. Go Navy.
Oh,
All right.
Navy.
Gabriel, go.
Why do I have to go next?
You're my
Because you're
brother.
third.
Oh, okay, fine. My name's.
you're
That's
making him
my brother.
nervous.
As my brother stated, I am Gabriel, and David is my brother. I was born in Alaska, 1994. I've been a military brat. My father moved. We moved around a lot from state to state to state. I graduated high school in 2014. I graduated late because I'm a dumbass. I didn't complete this one test, so I graduated late. I didn't get to walk the stage like everybody else. But not going to college or anything like that right now. Just going from job to job. I deliver sandwiches, which is dream job, best job. So yeah,
The
pretty much that's
greatest.
it.
All right. Jason.
All right.
Beast King Bane.
All right. Jason, otherwise known as Beast King Bane by like 5 people. Uh, 23, live in Texas. Lived in Texas my whole life. Been to a couple states, traveling around here and there. I work at the sandwich place too with Honest Gabe over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and start with the first topic. The first topic
So,
is going.
David.
I was thinking that the first topic is how we all met, like how we all get together as friends. I think that's the first good, like,
No one wants to know about that
lead way
shit.
to.
Nobody,
Hey,
nobody
dude,
wants to know
like,
we
about
want to
that
talk
shit.
about
Yeah,
video games and
like video
bitches.
games.
That's okay,
and shit.
David. I'll give him a little story real quick. All right, so me, Fabian, and David were in high school together, and we ended up just sticking around each other afterwards. And Gabriel's David's brother, and one day David was like, "Hey, my brother's gonna hang out with us," and we were like, "All right, it's gonna be weird, but whatever." And it turned out it was actually pretty fun.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's when we
Sounds
actually like
cool.
we went to the
So yeah,
we always go to like Sonic, remember? The place we used to work
yeah,
at.
we always went to
Over by,
Sonic. We always went to Whataburger.
You mean that prison?
FYI, he didn't have a license at the time and he was driving illegally.
Yeah, and I had to.
Well, thanks
I
for
had to-
telling everyone.
I had to fucking. Yeah,
Oh, you
I
too,
had to
Gabe?
fucking pick David. No, I had to
No,
pick David's
he's
ass
talking about when
up.
I didn't have a license.
Oh,
when I
okay.
didn't have a license.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It took him. It took him 3 times to get it. By the way, it took me only once.
I
So
think
that
Fabian
tells
was
you the
talking about
skill.
how I drive around.
Congratulations. Now I drive heavy
Thanks,
machinery
man.
for a life.
For a life.
For a
or
life.
For a living. For a life.
For a living.
Yeah, he does it for a life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
for
does
a
it for
life.
a life.
I got promoted. Shut up.
We need 4. Suck my ass.
So, yeah, that was a good little story. So Fabian, what's our topic for the first one?
I thought you had it.
Well, he doesn't
Well,
have anything
I
in
gave
mind
the
right
i-
now.
I do
So-
have it in mind. Okay. So
What's your topic, David? We could do mine's next.
I was gonna say what was our
alright.
very first the first memory of your very first video game you ever played?
Oh,
Oof.
Fabian just said it.
Well, I kind of
Oh,
said that
fuck.
already, in a way, but I could
Yeah,
say a
what did
different
I-
one.
You
My,
played so
uh,
many
like-
games.
Well, like the very first game that you were either really interested in, or that you still play on from to this day, like the very first video game, that really got into gaming.
Well, for my first video game, it started with the PlayStation 1, of course. and I had played a game called Twisted Metal. That was a really good game.
Ooh.
It's kind of like a dumbed down version of like battle royales in a way, if you think about it. There's like 8 players on the map. You got to be the last one standing in a fucking vehicle. But too bad they
Well,
don't
that's-
really make that game as much as it.
I
They
hate
used to.
you have to compare it to battle royales now. Like
That's
you
all
have
he
to compare
fucking
everything
plays.
to like
It's
Yeah.
to help
That's-
better
That's
understand.
the main game.
Just,
yeah.
Oh, for
but,
these
like still like I
millennials.
can't like we had to like explain like what were good games back in the day, you know? Like what were actually fun
Well, Twisted
games.
Metal was the shit. The
It
hell are you
was a
talking
good
about?
Yeah.
game.
But it wasn't like a battle royale. We didn't call it battle royales back then. We called it fucking Twisted Metal.
Oh yeah, Twisted Metal.
It was elimination,
What?
basically, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
what we
mean,
used to call
you
it.
were-
We used to call it Battle Royale. It's
Yeah.
elimination.
Okay.
I mean, why do you gotta step on his story like that? Why do you let him talk about it the way he
Oh
talks
no,
about
like
it?
I'm just saying like how we had to like compare everything to battle royales these days. You know, like
Because that's
like
the
Battle
dominant
Royale-
genre.
yeah,
It's
like the genre.
If y'all
like,
don't mind,
genre
I'd
back
like to go
then.
second real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. You know, fuck it.
See, mine, compared to the Battle Royales, was Pokemon Yellow.
Damn it!
Oh, wow.
Yours too?
No, but what's the Pokemon?
It's a
Okay.
different Pokemon.
Yeah, no, for me it was Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy. I think we used the Game Boy Color, but I don't remember it having color
It was Game Boy,
for
I
the
think.
Yellow.
Because I used to have that for
Well,
the...
I used the Game Boy Color. I just pretty sure the Pokemon Yellow didn't have color on it anyways.
It wasn't programmed.
But that's
Yeah,
the-
it didn't program
That's the
it with
system that
color.
I used to play that.
That's a
But yeah,
fucking
that was my
callback
first
right
one.
there.
I wasn't very
That's
good at it. I think I got
before-
like the 5th badge, and I wasn't able to get past that. And
Yeah,
then, you know,
because
played
when
that as like when I turned like
Yeah.
16 or 17, I ran through it in like
Yeah.
a couple days, and I was like, how did I ever
'Cause
get
when you-
stuck on this?
When you're a kid, you really don't understand video games, do you? You just play them.
Yeah.
And just hope for the
Yeah.
Because
best.
there was something new and exciting. Like they had colors and shit. Like you never thought. Like
Yeah.
it's like watching TV, like your favorite TV show. You know, as
Right.
a kid,
Yeah.
and like when you're like
Ooh,
playing video
shapes,
games,
colors.
you get yeah, like ooh, what's this? Like
Blood,
different
gore, yeah.
yeah.
But you do
Yeah.
gotta.
Ooh.
Oh my god. You heard that voice crack?
yeah.
Ooh, I don't know why my voice still
Ooh,
cracks.
ooh.
Do you think I haven't
You're both
passed
on
my
your own
manhood
team.
yet?
Yeah.
Well,
Or do
well,
like-
here's a test. Take your index finger and put it at your dick, and if it's smaller than your index finger, that means you haven't grown all the way yet.
What the fuck? I don't think that's a word.
Is this Dr.
I
Proven?
mean, it's a good test.
Is this
but
Dr.
it's
Proven
Dr.
or is this Gabriel
proven? Even
Proven?
though I'm not a,
It's Gabriel
it's
Proven.
Gabriel
isn't it?
proven. It's Gabriel
Yeah, it's
proven.
Gabriel
Even though I'm not
proven.
a, because I don't think I even have reached it yet because it's smaller than my finger.
What?
Okay, can I go now?
yeah,
We're
yeah.
talking
yeah.
about video
David?
games.
Go ahead, Black Mountain.
We're talking about video games. Now we're talking about dicks.
Okay,
Alright.
I'll make sure I
Okay,
put this
so
in it.
I'm gonna
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna one up you, Jason. So I don't think anybody remembers this
Do it.
besides me.
Go ahead.
The Pokemon trading card game for the Game
serious?
Boy. The
Oh.
trading card game on the
Yeah.
Game Boy Color. Like
You
the
know,
big
not the game-
cartridge.
It wasn't.
I don't
it
think I
wasn't,
actually played that one.
It wasn't Game Boy Color. It was Game Boy. Because it didn't have
Yeah,
color.
it was Game Boy. Yeah,
You said Game Boy
it
Color.
was the. No, because we played it on the Game Boy Color, but the white one
Yeah,
that
but-
Dad had, remember? That painted
yeah.
black.
Yeah, you painted it black and it looks stupid.
But I still have it. I think I still have it in
Was-
fucking the
so-
garage.
A lot of people will remember know it now because on the DS you can get it on the eShop for like $6, and you can
Yeah.
play it like that. But
Or you
like,
can do
you
it
had the
emulator for
OG,
free.
you had the OG cartridge.
Yeah, like the actual like the fucking block cartridge, not the smaller ones for like the Game Boy
Yeah.
Colors.
That was the one I was
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about for the yellow one.
The Game Boy Advance, yeah,
Yeah.
not like
Yeah,
the
that
slim
big
one for
ol'
the Advance.
Giant
Yeah.
square that you
Square.
stick into the Game Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Yeah,
Yeah,
sticks
somehow
out.
it's still. No, with the Game Boy it didn't stick out. I don't think it did.
I
Yeah,
think
it did. No,
I
it
think-
didn't. It did, and you're
No,
right.
I think
Yeah.
it went flush with the top of the Game Boy.
It did because David played it on the Advance. That's why I'm thinking about that. Because
You had to put
yeah.
the whole cartridge.
he
in
slammed
the
that
system.
shit in there. He said, and it stuck out.
Can you believe I
Like,
didn't
it's like
never
a
have
puzzle piece.
Pokemon on the Game Boy Color?
What?
Well, it's mostly
I
because
mean-
it was like it was really expensive for the game back in the day. If you
Yeah.
think about it,
Well, it was like $50, wasn't it?
it
Something
was
like
like
that.
How would
50,
you know?
40
You would've bought
bucks.
it.
Yeah.
But
Nowadays.
Yeah,
it used to
but
be
how
like,
would-
what?
if you think about it, we can get it now with no problem. But
Yeah.
back then,
Well,
it
Like
was
like online,
like
like
nearly
like
$5.
emulator. Yeah.
Emulator, yeah, and
Like-
pirating it and stuff. The
Yeah,
no way.
emulators are
well,
good.
we don't talk about the no
Like
zone.
$5
The no-no zone.
Exactly.
pirating.
Yeah. But
Because that's
Oh.
illegal.
Because none of us
Okay, how
do
about-
that.
yeah, how about this?
Yeah.
How about your first M-rated game? Besides
Ooh.
Fabian.
Fuck, I'll go with this one. Max Payne.
That was your first. Oh yeah. On the
Max
on the
Payne.
PS2.
The PS2, dude. That was
Yes,
like, and I
I
got
remember
scared because
that.
I was a little bitch.
Yeah.
Mine
Mom told me
was-
not to play it, but I played it.
Which was it? I think
I-
mine
you
was
know,
like
I
one of the
think-
GTAs.
Give out. I'm gonna surprise you with this.
that?
State of
Come on,
Emergency.
I don't think anybody
My
knows
f-
that fucking game.
Dude,
It
that
sounds
game. I
really,
swear that game was like
really
the terrorist.
familiar though. It does.
State of
It's
Emergency was
like a GTA
like-
without the cars and all that and the rocking around.
Ah,
It's like you're in a single area and basically you're a terrorist and you you
Oh.
just yeah, we can't say that, but basically that's what you were. You were a bad person just killing people. And the police were coming
Yeah.
after you. You just kill police and stuff.
well, it wasn't
You were
just
a
that because
bad man.
everyone. The whole point of the game was everyone was in a state of panic and everyone would like kill everybody. That was the
Yeah,
whole premise
yeah.
of the game. Like the whole
Right.
premise of the game that the government shut down. You were free to do whatever you want. Kind of like what's that one movie?
Sounds like
Like,
Manhunter.
Purge.
The
Purge.
Purge. So,
Manhunter.
so it's like
That's a fucking M-rated game
that was banned for a little bit.
in the U.S. Yeah,
Yeah.
you couldn't get it anywhere. And then they
I
had
think
a
Dad
second
brought
one.
it back from Iraq, didn't he?
Yeah,
on
something
the-
like that.
On the PS3, you had it pirated on the PS3 when we
course,
fucking
yeah.
were in Virginia in Fort Lee, I think. And he played it,
Yeah,
and it was so fucking disgusting.
Yeah, very.
it was brutal. Yeah, you could. It's very and
I only
As a kid,
played
it
it
fucking
because
traumatized
of all the people said about that game. I was like, I kind of want to play that game now, you know?
big mistake.
Just because they said, oh yeah, it would be really cool to. It's really violent. It's really
It
gory.
would be really cool to play.
These-
Adults play it. Why can't kids play it? Oh, I understand now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
That's why it's rated M for mature.
See, I think mine
Yeah.
was either GTA, like I think like the third one, or it was Ninja Gaiden.
Oh man,
ooh,
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja
That's an
Gaiden.
awesome game too.
That was a good movie. I mean,
Movie.
It's a game, you ass. It's a game.
I
Yeah,
I
I was
honestly
thinking about-
like remember like swinging around like sickles or something like that and just tearing people apart, and I was like,
He's talking
whoa.
about, he's talking about Ninja Gaiden Black because there's Ninja Gaiden for the NES and SNES. He's talking about the one for
Yeah,
the
I know
original
it was
Xbox.
it was on yeah on the Xbox. It was like
The original
I had
Xbox.
a
I know
demo
what he's
for it
talking
on
about.
the Xbox, the original Xbox exactly.
The
I had a
disc.
demo
Oh my
for it,
God.
and I played the demo. Yeah, I remember playing
another
it. I
thing.
never actually
That's
finished
another-
the game because of course it was a demo.
That's another thing we used to have was demo disc. It came in fucking the Xbox
Oh,
magazines
demo
and the
disc was the
PlayStation.
shit, man.
Going through the mail.
You
You
get-
remember the
Going through
game
the
on
mail,
PS2,
yeah.
War of the Monsters? That and I was always playing the demo of that one.
Yes.
That was
I was
awesome.
like,
Yes.
all these
I
don't
characters
think I
are
played that
unlocked,
one.
but they're not unlocking. I've been playing this game for hours. I can't get any of the
It's a- oh.
monsters. Oh, it's a
And
demo?
I only have like 2 stages. It's a what's a
Yeah.
demo?
Demo, that's why.
Well, as a kid, you
Right.
don't know that, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't know that
yeah.
as a
You
kid.
can't read.
Well.
Okay, so the first M-rated game that we played, how about the most continuous game that we played to this day? Like, it's still like a good game to us. Like for me, it's Pokemon. You know, I that was my whole childhood was getting the Gabriel and I when Grandma and Grandpa came to get us our Game Boy SPs. Remember that?
Jesus Christ.
Dude, the Game Boy
I remember the
SPs.
SP.
There
That
was
was
a,
a-
there
Oh
was
my
a black
gosh,
one.
back
yes,
in
I
the
remember
day.
that.
You
It
had
had the
the
light
you had the black
installed.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. It had the
Mine
light
was
in it.
silver.
Really?
Yeah.
And David
Yeah.
had
I
a
think-
blue
yeah.
one. His was cool.
Or I guess you
Maybe
could
I
like
might have
gray
blue
if you
one.
want to be
Yeah.
lame. No,
So
I
it
had,
was,
I had a gray one, and Carlos had a blue one.
Yeah,
it was so
it was
it
the
was
same with
fire
me. I
red.
had a black one.
It was fire
Right.
red and leaf green that we got.
Yeah,
right?
for the Game Boy. Yeah, for the
For
Advance.
the Game Boys.
Yep, I
Yeah.
have fire red. Still.
Yeah. And then
I
me and
love
Gabriel
leaf
was like,
green.
we played and we had the little cord, the tray.
The dongle,
we had
the
the-
little dongle thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little dongle.
Oh man, I never
Yeah.
had that. I was never able
And
to
these had-
complete the set because I didn't have it.
Yeah, and these had lights inside of them, built-in like lights.
I remember you had to press the button. There was a button on
Oh,
the
yeah.
press to get the light.
To
There's a
light up the
button.
screen.
That would
Yeah.
drain your battery so fast though.
Oh my gosh,
That would
yes.
drain
And
your
if you had to
battery
hook up to
so
the
fucking
outlet.
fast. No, and played it while you were still doing
Which
it.
is how I did it.
And
That's
now
how
you
I
got
did it
your
too.
Nintendo Switches and your 3DSs. You can download games and whatnot.
And your emulators. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, see, the most continuous games that I've honestly did, like to fun still to this day, I have to say either Pokemon, I played Zelda, and I played Jack and Daxter, which
Jack-
is,
I was
like,
about to say,
honestly
you
is
mother-
still one of the funnest games I've ever played.
Yeah. I was gonna say the Jack and Daxter series, 1 through 3. Not combat racing.
Oh my
it's
gosh,
fuck
yes.
combat racing.
Especially the second one, dude.
Yeah, the second one was awesome. It's like you're in the future, but you don't know that until like almost the
Yeah.
end of the game. Oh no, it was midway through the game, and
Yeah,
then
about
you,
midway.
you find out. Spoilers.
finally meet
if you
if
haven't
your
played Jack and Daxter. Yeah.
Jackson Daxter.
Spoilers if you.
Which,
If you
let's be
haven't played
honest,
Jack
it's a really
2.
old game. I doubt.
Yeah,
People
yeah.
are
I
gonna be
doubt
playing it
anybody.
if
that
I
that's
remember
hasn't-
playing that game on the PS2.
Well, it's on the PS4.
Yeah.
Oh, is it now?
Yeah.
PS4.
Yeah.
Gotta go get
Wow,
that.
we don't
I have
own-
all- I
we
have
don't
all
own
shitty
a PS4.
graphics.
You
Oh.
know, you should. That's what you should
Sucks
buy,
to
Fabian, is to
say.
play all these PS4 exclusives, like God of War,
Like,
Awesome, Horizon Zero Dawn,
I know,
fucking
but
Oh my
Final
gosh, I can't wait to
Fantasy.
play God of
Spider-Man,
War.
I just didn't
Final
want to
Fantasy
invest in all
VII.
Remake.
Mostly with the new
They're pretty
consoles
Probably
coming
wait till
out.
I'll probably wait till the PS5 comes out. Have you seen the trailer for like the graphics of Unreal Engine 5? Like,
No,
Yeah,
I heard
actually
I heard
took
some
a look
stuff
at
about
that.
it, but I haven't seen it.
it's
Dude, you
it's
need to see it.
beautiful. It's so
It is
beautiful.
The
It's
way
the
you
next
say,
Unreal
did you
Engine.
say beautiful with an R in there somewhere? Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Brutifer.
Oh, that's a beautiful.
It's very pretty.
Oh,
Yes.
that's very pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
So, Fabian, what was your game as like a running game that you played like as a kid, like even till now? Like, what's the one
running
game that you play?
Well,
Like a
to be
Like a
honest,
game
it
now that you
was the
played,
first
that you
game
used
that
to
I
play.
played. Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
And
Oh,
when
yeah.
oh yeah,
we
yeah.
played
You know all those-
Vice City and Grand Theft Auto. When Grand Theft Auto 4 came out, it had online multiplayer. It was kind of
Oh,
like
yeah, that was like one of the first ones.
that was like the
it was
first
kind of like
and
groundbreaking.
everything. So many people in one
Yeah.
lobby. Just
Open world. You could do whatever you want. Technically,
there was
like
not a
good old
lot of
days,
things to
man.
do, but for some reason it was so fucking fun.
people found things to do.
We've
Like,
Yeah.
remember David used to do this thing called hardcore parkour. He just him and a couple of guys just ran across the rooftops, jumping from one building to the next. And just
Oh, you
I can
remember
see
that?
David doing
Say-
that.
yeah,
You remember
parkour,
that?
parkour, yeah.
Yeah, that was the shit. Like you like you get creative with games. Like if you get boring,
Yeah.
and that's what online brought. Online brought creativity with new friends. Like as
And
kids,
GTA 5.
yeah.
GTA 5 came
Like-
along and did a lot of other things, but it was
I
too
think the one
grindy.
game, I think the one game that also brought like new friends from like the internet was Halo Reach.
Halo.
Yeah.
Oh my
Reach.
gosh.
I love Halo Reach.
It actually started
I
with
love
Halo,
Halo
2.
Reach.
That was
2.
the game that started it
Yeah, it
all.
started with Halo 2.
multiplayer.
The
Yeah.
original Xbox multiplayer.
But for us,
That's what
for us it was Halo Reach.
Reach. I loved Reach.
I
People say
still
they don't like
remember
it. I
being-
love it.
In school and playing just the first Halo Combat Evolved on the computers with everyone
Right.
else. It'd be like
Yeah.
just 8 of us just playing
In
team
one room.
deathmatch.
Fucking
Yeah,
LAN
in the
parties.
computer class because the teacher wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the good old days. Like playing like computer games. Like I remember, oh dude, Armor Games and Newgrounds. Like Newgrounds,
Yeah, Newgrounds, the
Armor
Flash
games,
games, all that.
Yeah,
all
all
those
the Flash
Flash
games
game
back in
sites.
the old days. Like,
Like really violent, but they were fun. It was,
oh
like, really,
dude, the Madman series. Remember that?
with the white, yeah, the blank face. Fabian and
Yeah.
Jason don't probably know what we're talking about, but that was.
I know what you're
that was
talking
a
about.
lot of- yeah,
The Madman
Jason knows,
series
but
on
Fabian
Newgrounds?
doesn't.
Sounds familiar.
I don't think I played that specific one, but I played on Newgrounds. I don't remember if it was on Newgrounds or Armor Games, but it was a Stick Wars, like Stick Figure Wars, something like that.
You're
Yes.
talking
Oh,
about web
Stick,
games.
Page.
Stick page.
Stick-
Stick page.
Stickpage.com.
You're
Oh
talking
my
about
god.
Stick page.
Stickpage.com. I actually remember that. Oh man, you remember Club Penguin?
Yeah.
R.I.P. by the way.
Fucking shock. Oh my.
Fuck. RP Club Penguin. That's what you get for having e-sex.
Oh man, that was my
Shut
first
down.
Oh,
sex
my
game,
goodness,
to be
what?
honest.
You didn't hear about this, Jason? Apparently they had they had a server that you could have sex in. Apparently, they had like a
Ew.
privately owned server. Like you could see penguins fucking. I don't
what
know
the
who. Yeah,
Ew, what
and
the
they shut it down, and I guess Club Penguin is no more. I don't know the full
Jesus.
story, but I have to
They
look it
pretty
up.
much
but yeah.
ruined Club Penguin
that
for
actually-
everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was
All
was
for those little
awful.
5-year-olds. What was the other one, David? That Pop Tropica. That's what it was.
Pop
Fucking Pop
Tropica.
Tropica.
Oh my gosh!
Oh
yes,
my
I remember
God.
Pop Tropica.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Like, that was
that
like
was an online
middle
game.
school.
That's like
that was middle school.
yeah, 2000 what?
Pop Tropica.
7?
So
Oh,
if
how
no one
about a
knows,
fun
like,
fact real
I'll
quick?
give-
Fun fact. On
Yeah.
Club Penguin, that was my first game that I actually cheated in.
Really?
What?
You actually cheated?
Yes,
Why
I
would you
actually-
cheat Club
cheated.
Penguin?
I actually cheated in Club Penguin. How?
It's a game for children.
Oh my goodness!
Yes, I
baby,
cheated
cheating
on
in
that
Club
game.
Penguin.
Yes, I downloaded something,
How does Roblox
Coin
sound?
What do you?
Generator.
All right. I
Oh.
never played Club Penguin. What do you do in that fucking game?
I didn't play it either, dude.
It has a bunch of
Yeah,
mini
I-
games,
I
and
never-
you guys never played Club Penguin?
No,
No,
we
I
got
played
too busy
Pop
playing
Tropica.
Pop
Okay, how about
Tropica.
we had
Yeah, I played Pop Tropica.
yeah, we had like armor games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was a little
Yeah,
bitch.
flash game sites.
Well, with Club Penguin,
Yeah.
it's mostly socialized, but it has like mini
Yeah.
games everywhere. Oh, there was this fun game.
Socializing.
It had a really good game. It was like cards basically, and if your card's stronger than their card, it's like rock paper scissors in a way, but with ninja cards.
Oh,
It was so
okay.
sick.
It's
With
called,
ninja
was
cards.
it called, it was called Card Fu or Card Jitsu, I think.
Something
I
like
think I've heard
that.
about that.
But
It was like- it was
water
like
beats
commercials.
fire, and fire beats
Yeah,
such and
yeah.
such.
Oh, like Pokemon.
No, not like Pokemon.
but more lame.
Like Pokemon.
It was actually pretty cool.
But
Gabriel.
lamer than
It was,
Pokemon.
it was pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
Okay, if you liked it, that's fine. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
hate anybody for liking Club
Oh,
Penguin.
before we talk
But-
about Pop Tropica, how about we talk about RuneScape?
Oh
Yes, I
my
played
God.
that.
Now you're talking about.
I
a
actually
fucking
was
old school
introduced to that
game.
in what was it? I think it was 4th grade. A buddy of mine introduced me to it, and he gave me a really strong weapon. And what ended up happening was I got trapped. I couldn't use it, but I got trapped in a room by an evil chicken standing in the doorway. So I ended up dying with it in my inventory.
Nice.
Oh,
And I was like
no.
3 levels underneath it, so it killed me. I couldn't fight. I didn't stand a chance against it. Against an
Jesus
evil
Christ.
chicken.
Chicken of death, they call it.
Think on that.
Stare on its eyes and it'll kill you.
I was trying to get my priest skill up, man. I kept killing chickens, burying the bones, and next thing you know, I got attacked.
I think the fucking RuneScape was the only MMORPG that could run on my fucking computer. Nothing else could.
No. Oh yeah, that was too. Oh Okay, before we get to Pop Tropica, there was another MMO thing before that. There was a Cartoon Network. What was that thing called? Where they had
Oh,
all the characters.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I
Like,
know
they
what you're
had-
talking about
they had-
too. I played
They
that.
had like grown up Dexter and they had fucking.
Yeah,
Yes. What was
forgot
that
I forgot what it
called?
was called.
I can't
Oh,
remember.
I saw
I know
so many
exactly what
commercials
you're
for
talking
that
about.
game, but I never actually got into it.
Yeah, you had to pay.
I
you had
actually
to
had
pay
to
for
play it a little bit.
subscription.
Yeah,
we
it was,
did too.
well,
Barry and I played for a little
Yeah.
bit too.
yeah,
It was
we
pretty
played for a
fun.
little
You
bit.
had to, and like you could get gear and stuff. Like it was an RPG.
Mhm.
It was like a
It was
legit
like gear-
RPG.
It was gear from
You know
like
what
the Cartoon
game is
Network shows,
underrated?
too, which is
Remember-
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what game's underrated?
What game was underrated?
On the Cartoon Network website, there was a game by the what's it called? The Imaginary Friends or something like that.
Oh, Foster's
I think I know
Home.
what you're talking
Foster's
about.
Home.
Foster-
There was a
I think I
game
played it.
on the website. It was really fucking great. It was like mostly
What was it?
quest. It was a quest giving game, and you had to like do chores around the house.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my
I know
god.
what you're talking
I
about.
remember
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Like I think
Y'all ever play-
one of the
oh.
mini games was you were Frankie and Duchess was throwing plates and you had to catch them, or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Oh, yes, yeah,
Yeah,
was
that
one
was
of
the
them.
one. Yeah. Did you
Nah,
ever play the
the
basketball one?
best
Oh, the will, yeah.
TV show game I have played was on the Nickelodeon site, and it was SpongeBob SquarePants, and it was seahorse jousting. I don't remember the name of the game, but you
Oh,
were
I
just
remember
wow.
on
Seahorse
seahorse,
Yes.
Jousting.
and you were just You were just
I don't remember that for some reason. I
I
played
remember
Cartoon
the-
Network. I didn't play Nickelodeon.
The carnival games. Gabriel, we did that. The SpongeBob carnival games. When they had
Right,
like
I remember
the
that.
miniseries on the computer, remember? And you always
Yeah.
beat my ass.
Yeah, because I was better than you. Like at
You were
everything.
older than me. It's not
Cause-
fair.
Yeah, he was dumber.
Well, not now.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
stupid
different
now.
It's
You
the
live
other
with-
way
You
around
live
now.
with your mom and I don't.
It's way different now.
It's way different. I'm the
Any of
man.
y'all
Yeah,
ever played,
so what was
Dragon
that-
Fable?
Fable?
Dragon Fable.
Dragon
I actually
Fable?
don't know that
Yeah,
one.
I think
it
I
was
heard.
another. It was another RPG one on the computer. I think I played that one before I played RuneScape.
I
But,
don't
uh,
remember.
I
I don't
actually
remember
played it
playing
longer than I played RuneScape. Hey, that's
How
alright.
about Wizard 101?
I never
that. I
played
never
that
played
one.
that. The
I
lady,
love
the
Wizard
one-
101.
the was played it with a lot. Remember? Remember that?
The
Brandon's
old
mother?
lady?
Brandon's
Yeah.
grandma.
Brendan.
Brandon's
That
grandma.
jackass's that jackass's
Yeah.
grandma. Yeah.
If
I
you didn't
played- I
play the
played
game, you
Wizard
kind of
101.
missed out on that one. That one was really good. It actually had like dungeons and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, it was actually a good game to play.
I think the most PC games I ever played. I mean, everybody played pinball, right, on the PC, like on
Of
the
course, the
regular.
Space Pinball one.
Yeah,
Space
Space
Effects
Pinball.
Pinball.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Space.
that was so much
played
fun.
Only because
Microsoft
that's the
has
only
a
game you can
solitaire.
play.
Yeah, besides
Yeah.
Minesweeper.
No man, you can play Paint.
Yeah, Microsoft Paint.
Microsoft
MS
Paint.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I remember
Just
the
like go
grenade
on
that
there, just,
erased
like,
everything
draw.
on the thing. You just throw it a lot.
Oh
Look.
yeah.
Hey, you guys want to see me draw a dick?
We didn't
Oh,
do that
I
back
never
then,
did
though.
that,
We
actually.
started drawing dicks, so I was like in like 8th grade.
I
I didn't even know what a dick was.
Like, what's this?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's this
I
little
know.
thing
Like,
on
what's
me?
a
What's this thing attached to my body? I don't understand.
What's
Sure,
this
okay.
small identifying object on my body?
Why does it look like a Tic Tac?
All right, so Pop Tropica, we got so sidetracked.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, like I remember playing Pop Tropica when there was only like 2 or 3 islands available, and
And then
like a
they
couple
Yes!
hours later, I just get back on and it's like 10. I was like,
Like-
whoa.
There's like different worlds. Like I remember playing Pop Tropica, and the very main town was it was like kind of like a time machine thing. Like they had like the suburban area, and they had like the
Yeah.
countryside, and then you had to go underground and find some like sewer or some shit. And
It
then
was
I
aimed
know
at
you can like,
kids, so like there was no combat or anything.
yeah, but it was well they had combat in some of the stories, at some of the episodes.
Yeah, the superhero one had combat. I remember
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
Kind of.
The
ish.
superhero one was dope as fuck.
So
Um,
what's
Yeah,
the-
that one was. I love that one.
Yeah, the robot one, the spy one was pretty good. There's a spy one. I forgot what the spy one was called.
Yeah.
I remember the spy one too.
Yeah.
I remember the.
And they-
There was also the Diary of the Wimpy Kid one.
Yeah, it's
was
Diary
the,
of the
uh,
Kid.
I
Yeah.
remember the spy games in Club Penguin.
Nobody's talking about
It
Club
looks like you're
Penguin,
the only
damn it.
one.
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
We were talking
one.
Because no one played Club Penguin
Yeah, but
like I
Pop-
did.
So like Pop Tropica was like if no one knows about like who's listening about what Pop Tropica was, it was basically like a kid
2D.
game like kind of like a mystery solving game.
side
Like,
scroller,
you were
yeah.
given you were given a quest, you were solve something, you're like basically like a hero to that. No.
But there was other players
Island.
in the
Yeah,
world.
you had like
could
go
interact.
find
Yeah.
and stuff.
yeah.
You know, they'd
It's
be like,
like
"Oh,
a-
go
you
find
know-
this for me. Go do that," and it'd lead to another quest or stuff like that.
Basically, somewhere to hang out with your friends. Basically.
But
Yeah.
the way
And
it
the
was set
only-
up, it was set up kind of like a little maze, kind of
Right.
like on specific things. Some of them was like a maze. I think there's like a Indiana Jones one that like was a little. Was it
Mhm.
Indiana Jones?
I think it was Aaron.
Yeah,
They had
Something like
a
that.
Toucan Sam. Yeah, Toucan Sam one. They had a
Yeah, they had
Captain
Toucan
Crunch.
Sam.
They had Frosted Flakes. They had Apple Jacks. They had
That might have been on
I
like
remember
one
Al-
map or something. I don't remember. Actually, yes, I
Somewhere
do
in
remember the Apple
cinema.
Jacks.
The Apple Jacks,
I do
yeah.
remember the Apple Jacks
That's
one. Yeah,
that's
they
like
had a lot of
special
cereal
events.
stuff.
It was like special events, and then you get like free gear. Like I think the only thing that we cared about was like the gear you got for like
Yeah,
completing
like
stuff.
a cereal would come
clothing.
out with like some special
Yeah,
promotion, and the Pop Chocolate
like
would
you
be like,
don't
"Hey, get your
like
gear."
not nowadays. Yeah, like not nowadays where you buy the shit with your money. You actually earn the stuff, like to like
Yeah.
unlocking like to show that you
When
actually
video games were
play the
good.
game.
Well, I wanted to have
Like I
advantages
remember
over
when
other if I paid for it. I got money now.
You're right. Yeah. Let
like at
me
World
go
at
back into
War they
Pop
already
Tropic
had
and show these kids.
yeah.
We buy the
Fucking
premium
Roblox,
membership.
go Roblox and spend like fucking $100 in Robux.
You know
to show
what?
these
I
fucking
remember so
kids.
much about Roblox back in the day. That's peak Roblox
Still
right
going
there.
on.
See, I didn't play
Yeah.
Roblox till like what was it, 2, 3 years ago when you're all like, "Jason, play it with
Yeah,
us."
Roblox.
same
Really?
like,
That was the
Roblox?
first time?
yeah, yeah, mine too.
Yes.
I told you that.
Like,
Really?
I never played it as a kid or
Oh
anything.
my
Yeah.
god.
I
Well,
never
never
played.
played-
I never played Minecraft.
Like I remember
until
playing
it was on
Minecraft when it
Xbox.
came out.
No, 360. I never
Oh,
played
yeah, I
it until it was on
remember
the 360.
Same here.
if you didn't know, David,
You played it on
Jason,
the PC.
on Roblox,
What's
there
up?
was
Yeah, I didn't know.
there was actually two different currencies on that game. There was tickets, and then there was Robux. And tickets you get daily by
Oh.
logging in every day. You get 10. And everybody got little pages
Okay.
too. Like pages like a Facebook page basically, but for your Roblox, which is kind of weird. I made my own page. It looked pretty hot. And made my own levels. I copied a level and I got a lot of money for it. Be honest.
Yeah, that's how fucking Fabian got all those Robux.
Yeah, just if you're wondering why I have all that nice shit on, it's because of that.
It's not like what David says. He didn't actually hack Roblox. He
Yeah.
actually earned it.
Yeah,
He actually earned it. Well,
literally when I
So he
he-
says,
I was playing my
so
level.
so as he proclaims.
Yeah,
as he claims, so he doesn't get in trouble.
Yeah. By the Roblox admin. By God, if he listens.
it was so long ago though.
Yeah.
I was just one day
You
I
were
was
like what?
playing a
so,
level.
12, 13?
Yeah, I was 12, and then this guy hit me up. Hey, you want to make a level together? I was like, I have no idea, but yeah. And then I tried to do it myself. I was like, oh fuck, because it's actual scripting.
Oh
when
my
you make
gosh, I tried to
levels.
make one myself too.
It's actual
Yes,
scripting.
I don't know how to do it.
I was like, oh, this is confusing as shit.
I tried, but I couldn't do it.
Oh,
I got like
fuck.
I
research
just,
it.
play, I
practice it a
just
little
played
bit.
one day on a
Test
level. My level that I copied, I was playing by myself, and all of a sudden, all these motherfuckers started joining. I was so confused. I was like, I don't know any of
think
these
I-
guys. And then the next
Do you
thing,
think
it was on the
people- I
top
mean,
of the page.
Quick thing.
It was top of the
Do
page
you think
for
people
like,
actually like listen to this?
yeah. It depends on the topic, really.
You
We have
think
to
so?
relate to the audience. We
Well, I
actually
mean,
had,
I
majority
think
of
we're doing
video
a pretty
games,
good job.
Pretty much everybody plays video games.
yeah, which
Yeah.
is basically what we're gonna talk about because that's all we can relate to.
Yeah.
We can talk about other- we can talk about
Because
other
I'm not
stuff, too.
interested.
I don't know if you knew, but we actually had 6 people in the mixer. And they were watching for a
Really?
little bit.
They were.
Yeah,
Really?
they were watching.
Well, that's not. They
How
were
many's on
okay.
now?
That's
3?
fine. It's like
we
3.
we had 4 and then it just went down to 3, so we lost that audience. So
I'm one of them.
oh, yeah, but we did have
So
But you
two.
actually- it's
quite a
probably
few
because you're not
people.
playing anything, dude.
Well, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
play anything because I can't concentrate on the conversation. You know, I want.
I've literally been playing this man-eater game this entire time.
Well, sometimes I
Really?
I literally put it in the mixer thing, just talk, podcast, and it's in real life.
Okay, so you did, if you did that, then yeah, that's
That's different.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'm
That's
not.
fine.
Yeah.
When they click the thing, that's what they expect. You know,
Yeah.
it's just talking. So yeah.
Well, yeah, well, that's what we're doing. we're
So
fucking
we've been
doing.
recording
Oh, I got a phone
for. Let's see how long. We've been recording for 40 minutes already.
Yeah,
we
it's not too
stop there,
bad.
or you want to keep going?
Well, I say
Um,
we stop at about just do an hour. That should be good.
Okay, well, I can do a topic. This might last longer than actual an hour if I
Okay.
were to talk
Well,
about
we'll
this.
give it to us.
So,
okay.
let's talk about the most iconic games. Top 15 on Xbox.
Iconic. Games.
Oh, okay.
Let's go not
This is
top
just our
15, but
opinion.
like more like top games that are iconic throughout the whole generation of Xbox.
Of Xbox, ooh, that's gonna be tough, dude.
Yes.
Like, there's
Of
not. there's not a
Jason,
lot.
I would like you to take notes
Yeah.
on this. So I want you to write 1 through 10. 1 through 10. I
Are
know.
you gonna
Give
tell
me a
us the
second.
games?
No,
Let me
we're not-
find.
We're
piece
gonna
of
try
paper.
to agree on some games.
I don't really
All right,
know a
the
lot
top
of games.
10 most iconic
came out for the
Xbox
Xbox.
games. Obviously,
know
we gotta
one,
bring
that's-
out Halo.
Yeah, yeah.
Halo's gonna
Just
They-
the Halo
be,
series in general.
but
Halo's
Yeah.
probably gonna be number one.
so we should just.
Well, I wouldn't say number one.
What
But
would you
it's
say
in
it
the
is
top 10
Xbox?
at least.
Okay.
How
about
many
we
games
all-
were for the Xbox?
How about we start with number 10? What do we think the number 10 Xbox games was when we're from Xbox, the original Xbox to the Xbox One now? Like the number
That's the
10
thing,
Xbox
I'm not really-
game.
When
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
not really
first playing
sure.
Xbox, I wasn't really like aware that there was console specific
Okay,
games.
well,
Like,
Exclusive,
think of
yeah.
it. Think
yeah,
of,
console
PlayStation
exclusive. So I
2
kind of
then.
just like played stuff, and I still.
PlayStation 2?
Why?
Okay, then we could be here all fucking day.
Yeah, if we're gonna include PlayStation and
Yeah, we're gonna
Xbox, we gotta do
PlayStation,
at least top
yeah.
25.
Let's go with
Top
Let's
5.
just do 5.
okay, top
Yeah,
five
top 5 Xbox.
PlayStation and Xbox games.
All right.
So top 5 for each.
Yeah,
No.
top 5 for each.
Okay, fine, each. Let's
Okay.
do each.
Yeah. So we can do PlayStation easily. Obviously, like we said earlier, Jack and Dexter is one of the best ever.
Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper
Sly
would be my
Cooper,
number one.
God
I'm
of
gonna be
Sly
War.
honest.
Cooper.
Just the God of War
Ratchet and
series
Clank.
What'd you
in
say?
general.
Sly
Ratchet
Ratchet
Cooper.
and
Clank
Clank,
was
yes, I
awesome.
remember that.
Crash Bandicoot. You can't leave out fucking Crash Bandicoot.
Oh,
Well, that's
Crash
for-
Bandicoot and Spyro. You gotta put it on the list.
Yeah, that's
All right, I
that
feel
was
like we should
original
just
PlayStation.
leave PlayStation out of this because we're just naming off games, and
Well, 'cause those are great
we're
games.
already over 5.
Those are
we're
great.
already
Yeah,
over
those
5,
are great
dude.
fucking
Yeah,
games.
but we
God
gotta
of
rate
War.
them on a scale.
Metal
What is the
Gear.
best?
Metal Gear, Spider-Man.
Okay, how about the
That was-
original
Spider-Man games.
first Spider-Man game? The very first level you
Yes.
start on, you were like,
Where they Venom. Yeah, you had to fight Venom in the very first level. They
That
introduced
was. I
you to
remember
it.
that. I remember that.
Well, that was on the
That was really-
Dreamcast too. That was
Yeah.
on the Dreamcast too. Never mind. We can't.
So
Can we
it's
include
not
that? 'Cause I
PlayStation.
remember,
so what's your
yeah,
number
'cause
five,
I played
Jason?
it on the Dreamcast.
My number 5. Well, so far I've written down Sly Cooper, Crash Bandicoot, Jack and Dexter, God of War,
what's
Metal
your
Gear,
number
Spider-Man.
So
my
my
number
number
5.
my number
Your
one
personal.
ever would probably
My personal number 5. We're starting with 5, dude. Would have to be Metal Gear. I loved it, but at the same time, I had more fun with other games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Metal
But
Gear.
yeah,
for
Metal
five.
Gear. I have to say was number 5.
I didn't
Metal
play.
Gear was
it.
Anyone
fun, 'cause that was the
agree,
original
disagree?
PlayStation. I played it, but I didn't understand it. I kept getting killed. 'Cause
Dude,
that was
I-
out when I was a kid.
I remember playing Metal Gear Solid 4, and I just loved it because like it had flashbacks for like the
To the
first
original.
3 games, and
'Cause
it
you were
was
fighting,
I loved
Liquid.
it, dude.
When on
Yeah,
the
like
final
when you
battle,
fight
when you fought
Liquid,
Liquid
it changed up.
on the
It
Metal
changed
Gear,
up the fighting.
on the
The way
perspective.
it fought, it
yeah,
changed up their
to
names, the
top down.
perspectives. There was moments
Yeah.
like throughout the game where like I'd be like crawling through something and it would flash back to where he was crawling through something through the previous games. There was one of the fights where he like flashed back to a previous game of that dude or like one of the Metal Gears and stuff like that.
Right.
So David,
It,
what
would-
is
Oh, no,
your
Metal Gear-
so it
number
definitely has to
five?
be in the top 5, but it was frustrating enough that I would put it at 5.
I'm trying to think
Yeah,
about
okay.
5 PS games I could think of.
Well, we're doing a list together, so we have to do number 4
That's
now.
why I had Jason list.
Well-
games.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
so Metal Gear-
games that I listed
I've
off
never
was Sly
played Metal
Cooper,
Gear.
Crash, Jack and Dax. Really, you never
should.
played it?
You
Yeah.
should at some point.
Oh, can we put
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts on the list? Because Kingdom
Oh,
Hearts
yeah.
That's not a
is
PlayStation
on
1
there, too.
game.
But
That's
it,
not a
it's
PlayStation
PS1.
game.
Oh no,
That's right.
Yeah, we're there.
never mind.
Oh, did you mean like an all time?
Yes.
Like
How
every
about Final
PlayStation
Fantasy?
game? Up to
Like
4?
Final Fantasy.
yeah,
Up to PS4 or
I was thinking all
okay.
of them, all generations.
All of
Okay.
them?
okay. See, I
Right.
can definitely put
What
Kingdom
made
Hearts on there.
okay? Let me be a little bit more clear. So, basically, the most iconic, as in most game changing, what brought the most change to gaming? What do you
Oh.
think?
So okay.
Oh.
Oh, I
So
thought you were
Metal
talking
Gear
about what we
definitely.
enjoyed the most.
Well,
Oh.
No,
if
so
you
Metal
enjoyed
Gear.
it, it did change a lot of people, you know, in a way.
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
I
So
mean, if you think
we're gonna
about
rule
like
this out first.
if you think about like Halo 1, it brought out like multiplayer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how
Playing
the
with your friends.
strong aspect of story mode and stuff like that. I don't think any other games really had a strong story mode, but this is an
Star Wars
opinion.
Battlefront 2.
Oh,
Yes.
That was on all platforms.
that was on other
That was
platforms.
yeah.
But we could do that.
It
Yes, it
was,
was.
but it was
Then we'll see that
it
for
was
the
so much. It
all-time
was
list.
great. All right. We'll say that for all time.
So
Shit.
here's my number 5 for like the all-time PS games, like PS PlayStation in general. It has to be Spider-Man. It's my number 5.
Okay.
Really.
Yeah, I think
I can agree with
Spider-Man's
that.
number 5. Metal Gear Solid is not even on my list because I never really enjoyed the games.
Well, you never played it. That's why you wouldn't.
I played
include it.
some of them. I played some of the Metal Gear games. I wasn't just interested in Metal Gear Solid. Like
Did you
I
play
don't
the
know why.
PS4 Spider-Man?
I
I
remember
seen
playing
gameplay
Spider-Man.
of it. Like
I got the black Spider-Man, the Venom version of Spider-Man on the original.
Maybe. How much time are we at?
46.
oh
Okay,
Jesus.
Just make sure.
I know we've been talking for a lot. We've been talking.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure
random
we
But
keep
don't
the time.
forget that you still can include all generations. We're just including like
Okay.
the old
Yeah.
games.
Okay, so we'll just do number 5 as Metal Gear Solid for all of us. I think
Okay.
I should try the Metal Gear Solid series. I'm not gonna be biased
Yeah.
about it because I never actually tried the games. So
Dude,
if it
I'm
ever
telling you,
comes
my
up to the
favorite was the
sale-
fourth one.
if it has
Yeah.
a sale comes out, I'll probably get the game and I'll try it. You know, just to see it, what's
Yeah.
it about. Number 4 is definitely Sly Cooper.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think number 4 is Sly
Uh,
Cooper. And then
I
above
actually
that,
never
Jack and
played it
Dexter.
as a child.
I'll
Wait,
agree
I
with
actually never
4.
played Sly Cooper as a child, but a couple weeks ago I was over here with hanging out with Josh and Michael, and they were playing. Michael was playing Sly Cooper, and I was watching it, and I was actually enjoying the game. Like I was just watching it, and I was enjoying it. Like it was actually really nice. They were playing the I think he was on the second one.
Yeah, Jack 2. Yeah. I remember when they just put Jack and Daxter on the first game and then they just went with Jack for the other games.
And they had
That's
Just
Dexter.
like Jack
Cooper,
2.
Dexter on the
Okay.
PSP was
Wow.
awesome. Dexter on the PSP was a fucking good game. I love that
Wait,
game.
Daxter.
So you rank Jack and
Dexter.
Dexter number 3?
That's my number 3.
Yeah, that's one of the best series of all time.
Yeah.
One of the
so
best
Sly Cooper's-
PlayStation.
So do we want to put Sly Cooper like above Jack and Dexter or like right at 4?
I'm
Like-
down for it being forced. I didn't really play it, but like I said, I enjoyed watching it.
Fabian hasn't put any input into this.
Well, to be honest,
What's your opinion? Well, he said
I said all
then
generations.
put-
We're
yeah,
still
put your-
including the old ones. You know what I mean?
well,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
still
yeah,
in the lower
yeah,
end
yeah.
of the list.
So my number 5 would be probably like Halo 2 or something like that. Halo 1. I'll go with that. Halo 1.
We're on PlayStation.
We're on
games.
PlayStation.
Okay.
He
well,
said
we're
all
doing-
generations.
I said all
Yeah,
generations.
we're on PlayStation generations. That's why we're
Okay.
doing what we're doing.
Let me think
We're doing
there.
Xbox
So
next.
number 5 for
We're
me.
doing the
Number
exclusives.
5 would be for me. Grand Theft Auto number 5.
Okay,
PlayStation.
so we-
PlayStation 2.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. I guess
Yeah,
we're doing
yeah.
our own list then.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
Oh,
Well,
We'll do our own list.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like
Oh.
mine's
Jason-
gonna be different. from
Jason,
yours.
go
yeah, we're
first.
gonna have different opinions. Oh,
Yeah.
well, are we still sticking to PlayStation?
Okay,
thing?
so number
Yeah.
4, Jason. What's your number 4?
Well, so okay, so my 5 would be Metal Gear 4. If I'm doing my own list, then I probably wouldn't include Sly Cooper since I didn't play it. So for 4, I'd probably put Spider-Man, 3, Jack and
Mhm.
Dexter, 2, God of War, and 1, obviously, the best. Not really the best, but Crash Bandicoot. Nah,
Okay.
sorry. I read the wrong one. Kingdom Hearts. Sorry.
So that's your
Oh,
number 4,
alright.
Kingdom Hearts?
No, number 1 is Kingdom Hearts.
Number 1 is
He
Kingdom
just went
Hearts.
through his whole list.
Yeah, he went through his whole list
I
like
absolutely
right away.
live. Oh, I thought that's how we were doing it.
Uh,
That's
my
yeah,
number
that's
4
how I thought
was
we were-
yeah.
It's
did I
more
say?
like
Spider-Man.
you talk
Spider-Man
about
was
your
number
number four. You talk about why you said that, and then you would move on to like David.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Like number 4, I
Well, we'll
picked
be here
Spider-Man.
all
Like,
day.
Well, it doesn't matter if we be
well,
here all
then,
day. It's a podcast. They're
how about
long.
this? Just make your lists, come up with your reasons why, and we can talk about it next time.
Well, I have a
I
list.
think we should do that.
I have a list in my head. No, we can't do this right now. We already fucking started. So
Why do we have to do this now?
because
He has
I
a
gotta
point.
get
We
up
already
in the
started.
morning.
we already started, you can't just stop in the middle of it.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
you can.
my 4 would be
No, you
Spider-Man.
can't. We still got
Yes,
10
you
minutes. We can do
can.
I
this
played
in
it
10
as a
minutes.
child. I played it as an adult. It was fun. I especially loved the one where, because I think there was one where you can just kind of like stick your webs to the sky and go, but then I think it was after that. I think it was the second one where you actually had to use the buildings. Either that or it was backwards. Whichever one was the buildings, that's the one that I liked more.
Okay, David. Your fourth game, Black Mountain 96. Go.
Well, if we do my own list, then
Yes.
my number 5 would be Metal Gear.
Yes, thank
So
you.
Yeah.
my number 5 would be Spider-Man. Spider-Man's number
Okay.
5.
Why is that?
Number 4 is definitely Sly Cooper.
Sly Cooper. Why is
Okay.
that?
So, okay, so number 5 for Spider-Man is because I never really enjoyed the Spider-Man games. They were fun for me, but I was more of a watcher than a player, because I didn't when they came out, I didn't really like those kind of games, you know, like
Yeah.
those platformer games. But until I actually played Sly Cooper, so Sly Cooper's number 4 because that's what actually got me into platforming, like actual like jumping, hitting stuff, like sneaking, and like all the missions were dope. And I remember watching Gabriel play, and every time that he will die, I will play, and then we switch back and forth. I'll die more than Gabriel did, but I still have fun with Sly Cooper. You know, that's one of the good games that reminds me of my first, platforming.
Okay, cool. That was a good one. See? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, Gabriel, number 4. What's yours?
Well, okay, so 5 is Metal Gear for me, so 4 would be Crash Bandicoot. The reason it's 4, I liked the game, but it wasn't like my all-time favorite. I liked it because it was something different. You didn't see it. It was 3D. It was 3D graphics that Sony had done. It was a Sony exclusive. It was their crack at Mario. You know, like I don't know if you guys know this, but they had a commercial where a guy was at Nintendo headquarters. This was a long time ago. Yeah, a guy who dressed in a Crash Bandicoot costume was at Nintendo headquarters, and he was playing the fucking game. He was just yelling. He was just yelling at the Nintendo building, saying, "Look, this is what we got," and all that shit. So that was really,
Really?
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
actually
You
really
remember
funny.
look
that?
it up. Yeah, look it up on YouTube. It's an actual thing. It's an actual commercial they did for to promote the game. But like it was I had never seen it was I was a kid and I've never seen anything like it, and it was a lot of fun. It was frustrating to play, but I liked it. That's why it's my number 4.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say my 5, 4, and 3. So I didn't really clarify why. Oh, shit. Oh, God damn.
Why?
Oh, I don't know why I do that. That's the second time today.
Why you do that though?
Anyways, so my number 5.
Maybe your balls haven't dropped.
Probably not, to be honest. They haven't dropped far enough. So my dick is not at full potential yet.
Continue, please.
Gosh.
Anyways,
Your dick is
number
not at
5
full potential
would be
yet.
ground. I was about to say ground war for some fucking reason, but it would be Grand Theft Auto because it introduces
Really?
for the first time for me open world experience, and it was very exciting to me to earn money and stuff like that, especially in San Andreas where you could fucking eat the shit and get fat, and fucking explore the world and
Yeah.
shit like that. My number 4. I can't. Oh yeah, Halo. That one introduced multiplayer, especially in number 2. Multiplayer experience. People yelling at me for no fucking reason. It was great. I didn't recall what it was, to be honest, when people were yelling at me. I didn't even listen to them. My number 3. It's very hear me out, please, before y'all say something to me. I love this game. It's a recent game. Fucking please don't say nothing until I'm done talking. It's going to be.
Go ahead and say it.
It's Fortnite because it introduces cross-platform through all platforms, and it made all consoles play together, basically in a way, including PC,
Okay.
Xbox, and PlayStation. And if you look at it nowadays, all the games have it now. It's great. Sometimes,
Was it the
depending
one
on
that
the game.
introduced it though?
What you say?
It did introduce crossplay.
Okay.
It was the
one
first
to do
game that
yeah.
actually really implemented that and actually got
Yeah.
PlayStation on board.
And then
Then Minecraft did it.
but you had to give, yeah, but you had to give props to Call of Duty, the new Modern Warfare. They did it on day one. They could have just said it. Well, we're gonna do it after like launch. They did that shit on day one and they implemented it. But but yeah, you're right. Fortnite paved the way for it, which is pretty nice. People
That's
could
a
play with
Fortnite
each
was
other. Yeah, Fortnite was the gateway, so to speak,
Hi,
of that.
we're just talking.
I guess that's one of his. That's one of his. I guess that's why that's one of his tops.
Yeah,
Alright,
but I
so
thought
that
we're
was
rolling.
third,
Never
right?
mind.
Go ahead. What's your number 2, Jason? Or 3? Sorry.
My
Three.
number
These-
two.
Do 3, 2, then
My number
1.
three.
Let's do that. 3, 2, then 1.
Yeah, go 3, 2, 1 then. If you don't have time, then
All right. So
Whatever.
first, going through all in general, I would have to say my number 3 would have to be Minecraft.
Really?
Yes,
Mm.
cause like I don't know, man. Like
Nice.
I really enjoy the game. I feel like it like
Minecraft is not a bad choice.
yeah, it like
No.
it just like it was like it I didn't really play very many survival games, and like I playing Minecraft. It's a little kind of it's a survival game, but it's a little different than normal. And like not only did it introduce me to that, but at the same time, it was the whole creative aspect of it was really nice to have for someone who
Right.
didn't have very much outlet to be creative.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think it was great.
Yeah.
It made my creative side I never thought I would have, like making all those houses and shit like that. Started out
Or
from,
giant dicks.
yes, the first
My
intimate.
number two
Yeah.
Building.
I remember making from dirt to wood houses, such and such, and it just got more better.
Dirt
after
to
that.
cobblestone dicks.
Yeah. Okay, thanks.
Number
David.
2 would have
Alright,
to be
oh,
with Halo.
Yeah,
You
okay.
told me 3 to 1.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Number
Keep
2 would
going.
have to be Halo for obvious reasons. Like one, Halo is like I think of it as one of the best series that I've played, just in general, especially like the second one and Halo Reach, my favorites.
Right.
Um,
Because that set the bar, basically, for multiplayer
Yeah.
games.
and then I don't know. You're gonna have to come back to me for my number 1. I got to think on that one for a little bit.
I've already got my
Alright.
2 and 1.
Go
I
ahead,
got,
David.
I got, so we're doing all time. Can I start over? We're doing all time,
Sure.
like, favorite games.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, number 5 is, I'm gonna put both of them together, Spyro and Crash. Because they're
Okay.
both made by
Okay.
Naughty Dog.
Understandable. Yeah.
They're both made
Okay.
by Naughty Dog. So, I think Spyro and Crash got me into platforming. Besides Sly Cooper, I said Sly Cooper got me into platforming, but the real thing that got me interested was a 2D platformer that was 2D platforming that got me interested in Crash Bandicoot because I never that platforming just running along on one screen, that would be so much fun. And
Yeah.
I think that's why Sly Cooper was my favorite game for the PlayStation because that introduced 3D scrolling, like platforming, 3D platforming, jumping, all these new mechanics, breaking that dimension on that wall. Because I remember playing Crash Bandicoot. They had a Crash Purple and Spyro Orange. I don't know if you guys remember that on the Game Boy Advance.
Yeah,
that on the
I know
I
what
Game
you're
Boy.
remember.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah, I
still
had
the
both
shit.
of those, and that's all I played. Gable will see me playing nothing but that and Pokemon, which I'll get to Pokemon eventually.
What a
But
nerd.
yeah, 5 has to be Spyro has to be and Crash to be 5. 4 for me, I think dude, this is tough. Okay, 4 for me has to be Call of Duty. That's the
Really?
first actual that got me into playing like zombies. Zombies is so much fun back in the old days. Like the zombies was so simple. Like we were kind of scared of it, but we're like, dude, we were shooting zombies for fun. Like we were surviving,
Yeah.
trying to like
That
who
was
says,
the-
hey, I fucking killing all these zombies. Like the first experience like to ever like for multiplayer. I think playing with your friends, coming home from school, launching Call of Duty World at War, and just playing zombies, not even playing the multiplayer, because the multiplayer was garbage for World at War.
No, it wasn't. That's what people
I
played
hate
it for.
it.
Zombies did. I liked it. Zombies didn't come until after the fact, and then they added map
Yeah, I
packs
know.
for it. Then they did a whole thing.
Well,
But the
I
reason
think
we
what
got Call of
David's,
Duty was for
I think David's
multiplayer.
trying to say it really introduced like the
Yeah.
survival aspect of games.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
zombies had.
Right.
They had multiple modes.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah. They had like multiple modes at the beginning. They had this amazing story. They had a good like zombies, and then the multiplayer was okay. I liked the multiplayer because I wasn't good at it. That's why until Black Ops. When Black Ops came out, I was so good, dude. I was amazing at Black Ops. And Black Ops 2 came out. I got diamond guns, all my diamond assault rifles, all my diamond shotguns. Like you were rewarded for doing good. Now you have to buy skins these days. Like you're rewarded for doing like good stuff. You
Says the guy
earned
that
your call
spends all
signs.
the money on Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Well,
Well, I got
actually,
money now.
it's
Just do
actually
the fucking
he
want. I'm a
actually
grown-ass man.
he slowed down on that, to be honest. He used to buy all the Smite skins and shit like that. Same, not gonna
No,
lie,
yeah,
I
I
did the
remember.
same exact shit, to be honest. I used to buy every Smite skin that came out.
Oh, let me guess. I can already guess what David's number one is. It's gonna be Smite.
No,
No, that's a good leeway, Diego, because
Nah.
my number 3 is Smite. Smite was my first introduction into a simple, basic
MOBA.
MOBA.
Yeah, you're right. What about
Simply
you?
when I played League of Legends, with you and Quadre, I was flustered. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Because when I played League, I was like, okay, this is kind of fun. But then we played Smite on the Xbox when it came out on like a couple years ago. With the alpha version came on the Xbox, and that's all we played for like what 4-5 years. We played nothing but Smite and like Call of Duty, and Minecraft. That's all we played for like a couple of years.
Okay.
And then I don't play Smite for competitive play. I stopped doing that because if I would play competitively, I would lose the fun aspect. I play Smite to have fun. It's my chill game. Like even though I get frustrated at it a lot, I just like playing Smite just to have fun. You know, getting better at like aiming, getting better at the characters, like doing different abilities, like the whole aspect and the whole skins and everything. I just like Smite in general because it's so fun to play when you're like trying to do different stuff. Like the battle's never the same. Your teammates are the same because everyone's garbage at the fucking game. But like every battle is different. You never know you're gonna win. You're never gonna lose. But you always have to carry the game in the long run. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to carry the game because
Yeah.
everyone sucks.
By the way, we have a fan in the audience, Space Cadet, aka Hannah, wanted to say hi to you, David.
Hey,
Oh.
what's up?
What's
Welcome
up?
back.
Oh, hi.
Well, she said
Oh,
David,
she wants to
and
say hi
that's
to
it.
David.
She was-
Damn.
Oh,
I know she said
I'm loved.
David, but
She
I'm
said
still
her
saying
favorite
hi
game-
because
Her
she was
favorite
there
game
earlier.
was number one. I can't remember. I think it was Assassin's Creed or Uncharted. One of the two.
Oh,
That was-
wow.
Both of those are
Uncharted's
good
a good-
genres.
Yeah,
Good games.
both those are good.
Uncharted's
Both of those
good.
are good games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good series.
All right, so number 2 has to be. Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this. It has to be the Burnout series.
You like Burnout?
Really?
I remember
I
that
remember
game,
playing
man.
Burnout Paradise.
I didn't
I
never
played-
raced in
played-
that one. To be honest, I only did.
I played-
on
Right.
the Switch. Burnout Paradise
played
came out
on
on the
the-
Switch.
I had Paradise. I beat Paradise on Xbox One.
I thought about
The
getting that.
remastered.
I thought about it.
I played Burnout 2, Burnout 3, Burnout 1 when the PS2. When we had that. Remember, Gabriel, we had a big fucking folder of disc, and there was nothing but PS2 games.
Yeah.
I bet you they're all scratched
Yeah,
too.
and. Oh no, they were.
we kept them in pristine condition. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
I
We
know
kept
I
them in
didn't.
Yeah.
Pristine condition.
I fucking fucked
Yeah.
my discs. They're all scratched and shit. I wanted to play Spyro, but it was all fucked up.
Yeah, for me, it was probably the Burnout series was my favorite racing game of all time was Burnout, because who doesn't like smashing cars and the fucking going like 90 miles per
Right?
hour?
That was the best thing ever, causing like those huge
And the cams,
car
yeah,
crashes.
the fucking and like just racing. I think Burnout was like my getaways on like racing games, because I played a lot of Need for Speed games. I played Need for Speed Most Wanted, Need for Speed on the DS, Need for Speed like
I remember
that
that.
game was super fucking busted.
Which one? Need for
Mhm.
Speed?
Uh, no, on the DS, that game was super busted on the DS.
Oh yeah.
Because most of the cars would glitch out. Somehow the car had like super speed boost and it beat me. And I remember, I would never forget it. We just moved into the new house in Fort Lee. I beat it. The DS, I beat it.
Mhm.
It took me forever, but I beat that. I got so happy, and I just threw the game in I flushed the game down the toilet.
Because it was that bad.
It was that bad.
Damn, dude.
Jesus, you could have
And-
just kept it.
And then, number one, I'm a nerd Pokemon. Okay,
Yeah.
From-
Okay.
when I was 8 years old, from when I collected Pokemon cards, Pokemon was always the number one game I always loved, and I always still love. Like, Pokemon was like the beginning of my gaming adventure. Like I'm gonna die out like video games eventually because I'm gonna be too old for video games.
You're never gonna be too old for
Because-
video games. There's people that are in their 50s playing video games still.
Yeah, but like I feel like when I make more rank and I have more responsibility, I'm just gonna leave that all behind. Because I haven't played. Because I remember I didn't
It's
get
kinda-
on
It's
that.
kind of sad.
Very sad.
Not gonna lie.
It
I
made
didn't
me
get-
kind of cry a little
Yeah.
I
bit.
didn't get on.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
I doubt it. Honestly, doubt it. I'm pretty sure you'll find time.
Well,
So-
like remember when I before this quarantine stuff happened, how I didn't get on as much as I wanted to because I was going to the gym, I had work, I had class going on. Like this is my only
Yeah.
time being on like frequently because of the quarantine stuff.
Oh, so we're second
No.
option. Is that what it is?
No, that's not what I meant.
Mm.
What's up?
That's what it sounded like.
Jump off the side.
Next
Yeah,
one.
but just-
Gabriel.
Mm.
Top.
Okay, I wasn't
Okay,
done
so
for
what am
sure.
I
Oh,
on?
he's
You're
not
number
done.
one.
Never mind. He's not done.
Oh,
Keep
you're
going.
not
You said
done?
you're
My
one
bad.
already.
Yeah, you said you're number
Oh
one.
no, he never actually said it.
I
He was
thought he
talking
said
about-
He said Pokemon.
Wait, did he?
He said
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I still play Pokemon till today. I have 1,200 Pokemon in my Pokemon home. I have my Shining Charizard that I have from like Pokemon. I was like Pokemon Ruby on the 3DS on the 3DS. I got my Shining Charizard.
Pokemon
I have
Ruby's
my
on the Game Boy
Typhlosion.
Advance.
I have my like the remake
Oh, Omega
for the
Ruby.
DS. Yeah, Mega Ruby. And then I had my Typhlosion from the DS Pokemon Soul Silver. The remastered on the DS.
I remember that because I played Heart Gold. You played Soul Silver.
Yeah, and then I beat the fuck out of you.
Because that's all you played, you fucking no life.
Sorry, I fucking love Pokemon. I remember Gabriel was like, "Hey, David, I'm level 26." I'm like level 6. I'm like, "What the hell?" And one night, I'm like, I beat the fucking Pokemon League.
Because while I was sleeping, you were playing.
The whole entire,
It's not-
the whole entire night.
Some bullshit.
I was more dedicated. That's why. Gabriel.
Yeah, I dedicated to little fucking digital pocket monsters.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, Gabriel. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is obviously fucking Halo
Mhm,
because
mhm,
it's Halo.
mhm,
Halo,
mhm.
Halo 2, Halo Reach, all the Halos, and I'm looking forward to Infinite. I hope they don't fuck it up. I really hope they don't fuck it
Like
up.
5.
Yeah, they fucked up 5 like real bad. It was fun for a while, but then like all the microtransactions, like getting all these skins, you really didn't earn anything. You had to buy everything. Well, you earned the packs, but it took so long to earn money for the packs. You know what I
I
mean?
think they did change
Took
it
so long.
eventually.
Did they? I didn't go back to it for a while. I
Yeah,
played
they,
it when it
they
came
did
out.
change
like,
it. It was
15
actually
2015.
yeah, they changed a lot, and it's actually a little bit better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nothing will be Halo Reach though. I think Halo Reach is like is the best Halo, by far. I think so. So yeah,
Number 2.
and then my number
Like I
two.
said, it's either Halo 2 or Reach.
Right, my number 2 is a PlayStation game.
Okay.
The little game you might call The Last of Us. I have never played a
Okay.
game where the story like captured me so much, and like in the first the first 10 minutes of the game made you cry like a little baby. It was so. If you guys haven't played the game, I won't. But you guys should know what happens. You know, his daughter gets killed. So yeah, and at the end you're like, and at the end by the end of the game you're like, yeah, you either love Joel or you hate him for what he fucking did. And then
I
I know
still love him. I
the
don't care
sequel's
what
coming out.
anybody said. He was just protecting
The
us.
sequel's coming out next. The sequel's coming out next month. But I don't know if you guys have heard about the leaks that happened. Like everybody fucking hates that game now. The Last of Us 2. But yeah, well, the
People
Last
are
of
gonna
Us
still
is
buy
a
it, just
special
like
game.
Call of Duty. How everybody hated
Yeah.
Call of Duty, but they still buy it.
And
What
they
leaks
still
were
buy
you
it.
talking about?
Like I'm surprised you didn't hear about this, David. Like they leaked out the game. Like Joel gets killed by a transgender with a golf club, and like you had to
Nice.
take control of
Spoiler,
this.
spoiler,
you had
spoiler. Let's just not go into detail. with that.
Sorry, spoilers. Well, I mean, if you haven't seen it, then you live under a rock. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah,
And then you
but
take control of.
you don't have to
of-
tell everybody
Okay,
the
I won't say
story.
it.
You just say there was
I won't
leaks
say it
and there was a
then.
lot.
Okay.
It was the whole story.
There was leaks, and it kind of fucked up the game for me. I don't think I'm gonna wait till the reviews and I'll buy it after that. But until then, I'm not gonna buy it. But yeah. But the Last of Us, the first one, that was a really good game. Like the Naughty Dog did such a
You see that chat?
tremendous
He
job
just
with
ruined the
every
game for
character.
everybody.
And they did just such a tremendous job with the main characters and the side characters that you met. It made you care for everybody that you met, and you made you hate everybody that you were up against. And they did such a good job with that. That's why it's number 2. And the reason it's not number 1 because there's one game that's special, very very special to me, that I've played multiple times, which is fucking Dead Space, the original Dead Space. I have never played a horror game as terrifying as that fucking game. It made you feel scared. Not like
Actually,
not like this other bullshit.
Number 2 did scare me a lot. I didn't play number
Not as
1.
much as
I
1.
played number 2 first and then 1.
You need one.
I played both.
One was fucking amazing. It was the best horror game I think ever. It's the best horror game still, because nothing else beats it. Yeah, because
You.
they made you feel
Oh wait, hold on.
what?
Sorry, Gabriel. I'm gonna be honest, but the scariest game to me was Outlast. Outlast was the
I
scariest
think
fucking
that's-
shit ever, man.
Outlast is scary. Outlast is scary, but not as scary as Dead Space. Because you're in a spaceship practically by yourself. You're by yourself, and there's these things killing you, and the randomness. They popped out out of anywhere. The what was it, the necromorphs?
you,
Yeah, they popped out of anywhere.
Did you play Outlast at all?
I have. Yeah,
You played the first one?
yeah. It scared the shit out of me. Yeah, it scared the shit out of me.
Damn,
but not
I
as much
didn't
as
think
Dead Space.
I don't know. Dead Space didn't scare me that much. I think Outlast.
It scared me.
more.
I liked it. I think that's why it's
I
my
didn't
number
say it's
one.
a bad game,
That's what- 'cause-
but it's a good game.
I know.
But it didn't scare me as
Like you
much
never
as
played The Last of
Outlast.
Us, which you
I
need
didn't play out The Last of Us, but I watched
You should.
PewDiePie play it.
to. It's not the same. It's not
All
the
right.
same.
Hannah said
But
Fear
yeah.
was a scary game in Resident Evil.
Let Gabe finish his list, Fabian.
Fear is good. That was my number 1 was Dead Space, and Dead Space 2 was good, not as good as 1, and Dead Space 3 was just garbage. So fuck Dead Space
Alright,
3, but
Fabian.
Dead Space 1 is the best.
All
There you go.
right. So my number 3 will be Call of Duty 4. Why?
Wow. Okay.
I mean, it's a good game. It's just think about the toxic lobbies that they had back in the day. Starting from
Now
Call of Duty
they're
4,
even more toxic
searching.
lobbies.
Yeah, I mean it's not more toxic. It was worse way back then.
Yeah.
Search and
No.
It was
destroy,
worse.
Yeah.
It was worse.
It
It was
was-
worse. Way back.
way worse. But
Yeah.
that was my number 4,
You didn't have-
especially, or not number 4, fucking 3.
No,
But that was a good ass game. It had a good story, especially when that nuke went off. I was like, holy shit, that is like the most realistic thing I've seen in my goddamn life. Turns out it wasn't. But I'm trying to think of my number 2, man, to be honest.
Yeah, all this time.
Yeah, I know, but I was listening to everybody. That's why. I was
You
listening.
could. I was too when I made my list.
That was
Yeah, but I wasn't really
first
thinking
number-
about it. I was thinking about I was mostly thinking about the game overall. But what the fuck is my number 2, bro? I keep like shuffling through like each game and I'm like, I don't know, this could be it or this could be it.
Minecraft.
Just think of
I
of
was
games
thinking
that you played
Minecraft.
this year.
I was thinking
Of,
Minecraft.
of the
Just I think I'm gonna put Minecraft number 2. All right. Why? I mean,
Okay.
the game has been like there for a very long time, just like World of Warcraft and stuff like that. I mean, World of Warcraft is
Right.
like fucking 15 plus years of age,
And they're still kicking.
and it's still kicking. And then Minecraft is still like kind of the same thing. That
Right.
when did
And now
that
you
game
got
release? First of all, like
2009, 2008, something like
yeah,
2009, I
it's
think.
like almost 15 years
It's
old.
like 9.
Almost.
Yeah. And now and now they're getting a spin-off of it's like a Diablo like it's a hack and slash. They're getting a spin-off of that.
That's
That tells
their
you how popular that fucking game is.
second implemented game that I seen in my life. Uh,
Right.
my number 1 would probably
Let it be
be
something good.
honestly. This is a solo experience, but it was my number 1 of all time.
Come on.
Walking Dead, the
Come
Walking
on.
Dead series.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
What?
That's
why
really
didn't I
good.
think of that?
Because
Why
it,
did I
it
think of
really
that?
got me. It's just like when you said with the Last of Us, you grew with the characters and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I grew with the character
Right,
Lee,
yeah.
and when he
Yeah, exactly.
got bit, I was like, "What the
My boy
fuck?"
Lee.
Yeah. My boy, you
I
boy
was shook. I
And
never
plus-
got shook in a game in my life until I played that game.
Yeah.
And when he died
I
and
forgot
Clementine
about
had to
that.
shoot him, you didn't have a choice either.
Or
You
no, you had a choice. You could leave him there.
yeah, but who would want to leave him and turn into a zombie? Come on now.
Nobody. I didn't.
Nobody.
I
we-
forgot.
yeah,
I completely
me-
forgot. And it was
Yeah.
episodic, just like the show. So like every time you finish an episode, like fuck, what's gonna happen next? You know.
And we're waiting for more, and we bought it. I remember, I watched
I
you
bought
play
it,
it.
but
Yeah, I watched you played it, because I didn't want to play it, because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna watch a Gables game, because I always know what's gonna happen. You know,
yeah.
it was just like
But
watching
it's such
like
a good
show.
game.
It was so
Yeah,
good, dude.
It's so good. The seasons after that were okay, but the first one was the best.
Yeah.
Because
It won game of the year.
like,
It won game of the year.
it won,
didn't
it won, yeah, it won game of the year. Yeah. It
Yeah.
won game of the year.
The
because it
first
was that
episode won
good.
game of the year, and after that, it was just
No,
like,
the first
kinda
season, yeah.
shit.
First season won game of the year.
Yeah,
Because
Walking
it
Dead
was-
was
yeah,
the
because
shit,
it-
man.
it- Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's like The Last of Us. You cared about every character, and you cared about what happened.
Yeah, I was
Well,
actually
some more
very
than others.
surprised when I saw the second episode when Ken, I think his name was, survived into the
Ken?
second season or second episode or whatever.
I didn't play the second season, but okay, thanks.
Bro, we weren't ever gonna play it anyways. It's been out for
Yes,
how
I
long?
was. I know. I have it on my PlayStation. I was gonna play it at some point, but now I can't. Thanks a lot.
Okay, well, you didn't let me actually say the whole story to that, but it didn't really ruin it
Don't.
for you. I promise. It did not ruin anything for you.
It gets so much
It's-
better.
It's like more of a
All right, y'all.
yeah. But yeah, that's all.
You
my-
ready
I think
for
the second
my
season
number
was
one?
good. I thought the second season was good. The second season was,
It was good.
perfect,
I never
I
actually played
didn't
it.
play. I didn't play the first. I only played the first episode. I never gone after that. Never gone beyond that.
Yeah.
I never actually played the game.
You,
It's
Jason,
good. You should watch it.
That's
Watch it. No,
you
play
should
it.
watch it or play it. No, play it.
Yeah.
You need to play it
All right.
because it is.
I'll try it out.
is one of the. It's one of the best fucking games you will ever play. One of the best
Are you
storytelling
ready for my
games.
number one, though?
What's your number one,
Yeah,
Jason?
go ahead.
Oh, you haven't.
All right. First, I got to do some honorable mentions for Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, obviously. You know, just some great games. We've played so many great games over the years. Smite, especially. Enter the Gungeon, if none of you have
Oh
heard
my
of that
God,
one.
don't ruin this
my
for us.
my overall number one has to be Dark Souls. Just the Dark Souls series, Bloodborne.
Really?
Those
That's my
You
honorable
hate
mention
yourself?
right there. Yeah.
part of the reason has to do with the fact that like when I play games, like especially story modes, I love story modes. I always pick the hardest difficulty because I absolutely love the challenge. But what ends up happening is I don't get into learning the game. I don't get into learning everything, and I'll just lower the difficulty and just run through it. While Dark Souls won't allow you to do that. You know what I mean? Like I'll actually have to learn the stuff. It makes you figure out timings and all that stuff. You actually have to like figure everything out.
Dark Souls is a great game. I didn't think it was gonna be
What's up,
good until
brother?
I actually played it for myself.
right? And when like you actually
Right.
beat it, just the sense of satisfaction is just immense because like you struggled so hard to beat something, and like you finally do it, and it's just so satisfying.
You know what?
Oh
Actually,
my
I want
God.
to change my number
Oh
one.
my God.
Which one did you
Gabriel.
like more?
I'd have to go with the first one. The first one overall, I love the best. I haven't actually beat the second one. I beat in the third, but
Yeah, I beat the
I like
third
the
one. I
first
didn't
one the
play
most.
much of the first one. I think David has
third
it
one.
too. Like he used to play the
Yeah.
third one too.
yeah.
I beat the third one. I beat it. It was so good.
What's your new number one, Fabian?
Well, not new number
The Walking
one.
Dead was pretty fucking
I
good.
want to kind of intertwine with my number one, but I did like the game Undertale. I did like that game.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
actually,
understandable.
Yeah. Toby Fox is a good fucking songwriter.
All right.
His music really, his music, yeah. Yeah.
You ready to
I,
wrap this up?
Gabriel, wait, we forgot. We forgot Borderlands. How the fuck do we not include
Yeah, how
Borderlands?
do you forget Borderlands?
Borderlands was not
And
in
the
our
greatest
list.
games of all time.
I'd
Yeah.
probably put that for me at about fourth place. I
It
didn't
has
play
to
it
be
too
like my
much.
number two, because that's all we played. Like back
Yeah.
when we had split screen, like
Yeah.
it was nothing but Borderlands, Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands 3
Fabian, how
came
much
out,
time
it
are
was
we at?
alright.
don't
I
worry
liked
about
it.
that too much. But I want to do a fan question.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Super
Alright.
Space Cadet 300 wanted to do. What is your favorite gaming food?
Gaming food.
Oh, gaming food?
Probably tacos, because it's so easy to just eat it
That's
while
not a
while you're
gaming
playing.
food.
I don't know. Am I
It
allowed to
is.
answer this, or y'all gonna yell at me
Taco
for
Bell.
even
No, go
playing the
ahead.
game?
It's a matter of opinion, so we will not judge you.
Fuck you, Fabian. That is a gaming food.
Tacos.
Tacos?
What from what game?
Yo,
Oh wait, are we talking about while we're playing games
I
or?
thought, yeah, I thought you were talking about while
Yeah.
we're playing games.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
If it's
like
while we're
in-game.
playing
Well,
games,
the way
That's
she
what
said
I
it,
gotta
in-game
either
the way
have
she
pizza
said it.
or a sandwich.
Oh, is it in-game food? Is it in-game food?
Favorite gaming food. I guess that makes sense now. She's yelling at me right now. I think I think it's while you play
Is
video
she?
games, to be honest.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
that's
so tacos.
tacos.
Fucking
It is. Okay, Jason, what's your favorite
For me, it
gaming
has to
food?
be either pizza or sandwiches. Tacos
Oh, we
gets
can
too
tell,
messy, and
Jason.
it gets my hands greasy, and
Says
then
you.
my remote gets greasy.
David,
Mine's
what's your
But
favorite?
Spaghetti.
sandwiches, it's a little
Spaghetti,
cleaner.
of course. That's not surprising. Did you
Mine's
hear him cooking
spaghetti.
the other day?
This man
All you hear is a-
if it was cooking it.
I love spaghetti.
Alright, but you have to get a bowl and a fork, and you have to and you have a controller. It's kind of.
That's why you
annoying.
just put your face in the noodles and the slurp.
That's messy too, dude.
Now if you
It's to
feel like a
put your
civilized
face in
man
the
like
noodles
I
and
am.
slurp.
So,
How about you, Fabian?
my favorite
He's so Quadre left.
He
my
just left.
favorite
He's
food
like,
while
what
I'm
are they
playing
talking
is
about?
probably the pizza rolls. Pizza rolls are quick to make.
Totino?
Understandable.
I can.
Totino's Pizza, bro.
Yeah, I can cook it
That's fine.
Any
fast.
pizza
Come back to
rolls.
game.
Sponsor
Get back
us,
to grinding.
please.
Sponsor us.
Stop.
Yeah.
What am I gonna sponsor?
Oh my god.
I was
Totino's
just saying, Totino's sponsor us, Totino's.
We'll eat your food while we do our podcast.
I just said pizza rolls and
Yeah.
you implemented it.
Boys,
I want,
this
I,
is
I want your food to burn my roof of my mouth, please.
I actually
Sponsor
have
us.
done that once before, and it was a pain
Yeah,
in the bitch
so have I.
for like a few days.
So it hurt.
Yeah, I do it every
Yeah.
now and then, but not very often.
It was so
Boys, this
good,
is
but it
still a
was
beautiful
also
thing.
so painful.
This is gonna be the number one. This is gonna be the number one podcast of Spotify. Okay. Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Play, everywhere you get your podcast.
You're right.
Blockbuster.
All
We'll
right.
talk about Blockbuster another day. Well,
Is there anything
let's
else?
wrap it up.
We
wrap it
could
up.
wrap
All right,
it
we're
up
wrapping it
now.
up. All right. Real quick
Okay,
to wrap
everybody.
things up, I do have to say that I've had an assistant listening in this whole time. Shout out to Anna for keeping track of the amount of curse words being
Who?
used throughout this entire session.
Did she really?
Yeah,
How
she
many
did.
were
I
there?
asked her to for fun. I'm gonna
Probably
let
me
her.
was the most.
I'm gonna let her shout out the numbers herself. Here you go.
All right, guys. So, like Jason said, I'm Anna. So the person that swore the least was actually Jason. He only said any word once, and I'm pretty sure that was fuck.
I'm so screwed.
But
I'm
All
so
right.
screwed.
all right, second after him was Fabian, who swore
Oh,
18
no.
times.
18.
Then David
19 now.
Oh no, it's me.
David was in third place, or second place technically, with 25 cuss words, and Gabe was in first place with a whopping 44 cuss words, using 90% of them.
Oh my.
wow.
40. What? How
Oh,
many?
wow. I'm number one,
Wait,
boys. Number
Did you
one.
confuse our
I
voices? Did you confuse our voices? Because we sound the same.
No,
Yeah.
she can tell the difference between you two. I paid attention.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesus,
Like,
wow,
there's
Gabriel, you
different-
suck.
Well, technically,
There's
it's
different
not
times
fair
where
because
Gabriel was
Jason
like-
knew about it, so he probably concealed himself. If you think about
Actually,
Right,
I did
yeah.
not.
Damn it. Wow, I'm the
I was
king
kind
of
of just like
cursing.
talking naturally and
Jesus.
just like letting myself just go.
I knew,
And
I
it
knew,
just
Wow.
came
I
out.
knew what David was second. I'm like, oh my god, are you serious?
29? Yeah, 29, right?
No, it's 25
I have-
for David, 25 for
It's
David,
44.
18 for Fabian, 44 for Gabriel.
Oh my god.
I said the F word
Jesus.
a lot.
Yes,
Just-
because there'd
just
be
curse
times where you
words.
just, there's just time where you'd be like, fuck, 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 fuck.
Well, I wasn't playing Warzone.
No, you weren't. You just like be talking about something. You just start dropping the F bomb over and over.
That's because I'm so passionate. Okay.
I
That's
know, man.
passion.
It's okay.
Alright. Well, Fabian, get us the fuck out of here.
it. All right,
29.
so
Yeah.
Finish it up,
this
man.
is the end of the Super OG pod. No, not Super
Pilot,
OG.
the pilot episode.
It was a pilot episode,
OP.
by the way.
The Super
Su-
OP cast.
Super
Oh,
OP
yes,
cast.
yes. It's
Super
your own
OP
name.
cast.
It's
I'll
your
get it
own
right on the
show.
actual episode. All right. I'll get it right this time. So this is First Class Salsa, aka Super Cojones, signing out, and Beast King Bane. Any last words? Okay,
See
no.
ya.
Okay, Black
Peace
Mountain.
out.
Okay, no. Okay,
I'm the
Honest
co-host.
Gabe. No.
Oh, okay.
We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Peace.